Hello, beautiful people of the interwebs. I realized that I had a deck that I had ordered maybe 2 weeks ago and had not yet opened. And I just went to open the package and realized I should do a video and do an unboxing with you guys. So tonight we are going to be looking at the Midnight Oracle, which is very interesting as it is just about to go midnight right now. So very appropriate. By the way, you might hear something kind of sounds kind of weird in the background. My backyard now, as you can tell, I'm outside. It is it's balmy, but not oppressive night here in New Orleans. And so I wanted to come outside. I've really been trying to spend more time in nature because I can be a housefrau, more since COVID than ever before, but I guess that's probably a lot of us. Um, but especially once it gets oppressively hot in New Orleans, it is like house to car to building that is air conditioned. So before it becomes unbearable, which we're really lucky, it's been a very, very cool May, and I'm very grateful for that. So before it gets to the point where I can't even take it outside at all, even at night, I wanted to come out and I decided, I just got in from a ghost tour and figured, hey, let's open this deck of cards and I'll open it with you guys. So you might hear, even though you might hear some city sounds, I am outside, and even though my backyard where I am now is kind of like a tiny mini bayou, I am still very near to a pretty busy street and another really, really busy street. You might even hear somebody revving their Harley right now. So I'm trying to figure out with Tiny Mike what it's picking up and what it's not. But you also might hear the frogs as they are starting now. So they, yeah, sing their little frog chorus. Ooh, they're getting started now. So you might be able to hear them. They're really sweet. So this is the Midnight Oracle is the deck that we are going to look at tonight. So yeah, it came in Amazon packaging. And I was milling around because I was trying to put together a costume for something that happened this past weekend here in New Orleans, but my questionable energy levels and health made it so I couldn't go hang out. Didn't get to finish my costume and couldn't go, but I digress. There's a reason I'm mentioning that. I don't even know what it is. Anywho, um, the Midnight Oracle. So let's see. Just so that we all know right out the door, because when I saw this deck, oh, I know that's why I mentioned, good Lord. The reason why I mentioned costume was I was on Amazon looking for a couple of things to make a costume, and these popped up, and I was like, well, hello. Who are you? What's your name? What you got? What's your sign? And this deck popped up, and it really caught my eye. But I had questions, and I wanted to know, was this AI? I will be sipping my rosé this evening. So, I'm going to read straight from here what it says. No, the Midnight Oracle deck is not AI. The 50 card deck and guidebook were created by and hand drawn original illustrations and watercolors by Sarah, forgive me if I'm butchering your name, ma'am, Sarah Muehlbauer. We're going to say Muehlbauer. I think that's close at least. An artist, witch, and certified dream worker. The artwork is based on her 15 years of personal dream recording. Sarah, you have some very intense dreams, my friend. Madam. So again, I got the deck on Amazon. It was only $10, like $9 it might have actually been, but roughly $10 for the deck. So I figured, okay, we can't go wrong. So it comes in this, feels like very sturdy cardboard box, standard that slips open. It is pretty snug, which is nice. Oh yeah, it's pretty snug. which is nice. That'll probably give a little over time. So we've got black inside, and here again. Oh, how beautiful. It's very Santísima Muerta, very Hecate. Sorry, looking around because I should not be hearing any noises. But we do have, nature, sometimes possums in the city. So on the back, it is very, very blurry. It's almost like it's showing up more clear on camera than it is in reality. So I'm going to see if I can read this. Step into the evocative world of the Midnight Oracle, a captivating collection of 50 oracle cards blending gothic dark fantasy imagery with profound symbolism. The deck is designed to inspire both personal interpretation and professional creativity, making it a versatile tool for spiritual seekers, artists, and entrepreneurs looking to incorporate striking visual design into their offerings. Okay, and then that's what's the inside of the base bottom box. Okay, the guidebook has again the same image. It's nice color on the outside. And the pictures of the cards inside are, everything else is in black and white. So it's got a table of contents. Introduction, working with oracle cards, how to use this guidebook. Does offer card spreads. And then about page 17 is where it gets into the meaning of the cards. This deck, the Midnight Oracle, serves as a guide through the labyrinth of the human soul. Its gothic fantasy imagery evokes a world where darkness and light intertwine, offering profound insights into themes of transformation, resilience, and personal power. Each card is a story waiting to be unraveled, inviting seekers to confront their inner shadows and discover the strength forged through trials. This is a deck for those who dare to delve into the depths of their being, to emerge transformed, empowered, and ready to embrace the duality of existence. The aim of the Midnight Oracle is to inspire reflection, empowerment, and growth. Whether you're seeking clarity on your life's path, looking to heal old wounds, or searching for meaning in your struggles, this deck offers guidance for navigating life's complexities with courage and grace. Each card whispers a reminder that even in darkness, there is light, and within every shadow lies the potential for transformation. This definitely sounds very inviting. Then it goes on to explain a little bit about how to use the guidebook, suggestions, journal prompts, affirmations, creative exercises. Each entry begins with a concise overview of the core meaning and symbolism. Very groovy. Then it gives some card spreads, the Shadow Journey spread, the Gothic Mirror spread, the Cathedral spread, the Blood Moon spread. I think that's all the spreads. There might be a couple more. And then it gets into the meanings. So you can, yes, and I'll show you the backs in just a hot second here, but they do give upright and reversal meanings. And then after the meaning for upright, then reversal, there's a ending blurb that's written, a sentence or two, that is the reflection, which each one of those seem to be interrogative, not declarative statements. Yes, each one that comes under the reflection is asking a question. So it is nice paper. It's kind of more like a slightly slick, glossy paper inside, but a nice thickness to it. All right, and that is, yeah, the last page is, yes, the last card. And then plain black back. So there's our guidebook. And the backs of the cards are really pretty. Not gonna lie, I have questions. Again, I did Google, and you saw where I just read that this is not an AI deck. I will not lie to you. I have some questions looking at the back of this deck, but perhaps not. So it is reversible, which is really nice. It is very pretty. The 4 flowers, perhaps those are lilies there. Oops, card's falling out. Yeah, I do have some questions, but we shall proceed and see where this goes. The cardstock's nice. Oh, the cardstock's nice. Not crazy thick, but definitely not flimsy or thin. It's got a nice snap back to it. Okay, and let's look at the cards. Okay, right off the bat, one thing that I am noticing a little bit of an issue with, we'll see how big of a deal it ends up actually being, but to read the title of the card is a little, I mean, like, look at that. That's a little weird, a little hard. So this is card 1, Wings of Ruin. Wings of Ruin. Now, on this card, where there's not a lot of white, it's not a problem. The Ascending Flame, kind of Phoenix vibes. Really pretty color palette of black, red, and white. The Veil of Resilience. She's beautiful. Oh, that just got intense real quick. So, trigger warning. I apologize. I would have said it if I had known in the beginning. There are some graphic images that may be disturbing. So, any kind of potential issues regarding self harm, be advised, this may not be the deck for you. So, I'm going to just try to cover with my fingers a little bit in case that is a sensitive subject for any of my viewers. So, she looks very, very placid, very at peace. Those Enochian symbols almost like around her head, wings. Really pretty. So the Veil of Resilience, the Crimson Sentinel, the Watcher in the Shadows. Ooh, what in the Chimera, Deer, Crow, Bat have we here? Oh, I like him. I like him a lot. The Watcher in the Woods under the full moon. The Fractured Mind. Wow. So yeah, this is definitely a shadow work deck. Dark, intense, Plutonian vibes are not your thing or not where you are at this time, this is not the deck for you. So, giving you a moment in case this is not the video for you, because we are only on card 6 and the images are pretty intense and pretty graphic. All right, the Fractured Mind. The Blooming Decay. Oh, that's really pretty. Silent Night. Knight. The Cosmic Flow. Wow. The Mask of Truth. Interesting. Oh, wow. Is that her third eye that's kind of like a mouth? The Harbinger. The Guardian of Grace. The bloom of mortality. The eternal serpent. Fire warden. Oh, wow. Look at the colors on that. That vibrant, gorgeous fuchsia, electric pink. Kind of like a Chinese water dragon. Cthulhu, Davy. What's the man? Locker. Davy Jones. The abyssal architect. The eternal bloom. The abyssal beast. The fractured bloom. The shrouded keeper. This is the image from the front of the deck, the box, and the guidebook. The the enchantress. May have locked in on a favorite card already. Definitely a favorite. Oh, I love her. The enlightenment. Shakyamuni Buddha. Oh, that's beautiful. The sovereign's oath. The watchful eye. The fractured veil. The, the release. The titan. Very Santissimo Muerte vibes here. The Requiem of Roses. Oh my god, that may have moved up to my favorite. Maybe my second. We'll see. The Abyssal Whisper. A lot of Cthulhu-ness going on. The Serpent's Embrace. Oh my gosh. Y'all, some of these are real. Some of these are a bit much for me. Some of these are really, really beautiful. Ascendant Warlord. Oh, Ascendant Warlord. The Abyssal Dream. I love the contrast of the blue with that. Number 33, Root of Creation. Okay, Santissimo, I see you. The Timeless Bloom. If you are a devotee of Santissima Muerta, this is really a deck you might want to work with. Oh my god, an ice breeze. The Guardian Flame. A lot of dragon energy. It's really pretty. The Warden's Shadows. The Warden of Shadows. The Withering Sage. The Crimson Prophet. A lot of Cthulhu. The Infernal Ascent. Veil of Despair. If you guys see orbs or something, please let me know. Path of Serenity. Crowned Ascension. Infernal Pact. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Thorned Redemption. I'm feeling some religious trauma here. Didn't we have a Sentinel? The Sentinel. Didn't we have a Transformer dude that was the Sentinel? Go back and look. I can't imagine she would have put two of the same one. The Infernal Warden. Blooming Veil. Oh, that's beautiful. The Radiant Decay. The Ascendant. And the Bleeding Roots, number 50. So again, the cardstock is really nice on these. Let's do a little quick shuffle. Ooh, yeah, the cardstock, they're very, as you can see, they have like they're very smooth, very smooth, but I wouldn't necessarily say slick. Um, Glossy, but not super glossy. I really like the construction of the cards, the stock, and they hand over hand shuffle like butter. They're really, really smooth in the shuffling process. Well, since that one flipped over, we'll call it that that's the one that we're going to pull. And this is card 47, the Blooming Veil. Again, there's a lot of religious imagery that I see in this, from Santa Muerta to um, some Christian, specifically Catholic imagery. One gave me a kind of an impression of Christ on the cross, um, the crucifixion, um, kind of Blessed Mother vibes on some. We had one that was very clearly an angel. But let's see what's this about. The Blooming Veil, her third eye. So it's card 47, all the way at the back. And again, each card gets its own one page. So the Blooming Veil. Upright. Awakening, renewal, and seeing beyond illusions. This card represents a moment of spiritual clarity where hidden truths are revealed and personal growth flourishes. Reversed, this card means stagnation, self-deception, and denial of growth. It warns of refusing to face reality or clinging to comforting lies at the cost of progress. And the reflection statement, or interrogative statement question: what truths are you ready to uncover? Are you willing to shed the veil and embrace the growth waiting for you? Where's your life? Where in your life is renewal calling? So I love that these reflection statements at the bottom are actual questions to continue. We have the information of what the artist intended as the definition of the card. And then, of course, whatever, there's such vivid imagery, whatever this evokes for each of you, each of us who works with the deck. But I like how they have those cards for reflection at the end, because to me, a reading is about giving information, it's about clarity, but it's also about opening the doorway for more questions as more clarity comes about and more answers are received or come up and received from internally. Then it's like, what's the next step? What do we do with this information? How do we proceed forward? How can we put this into action so that it's not just, oh, this was entertainment, this was interesting, this was cool. So I love how she has those questions at the end. So leave me a comment. Tell me what you guys think about the deck. Number one, tell me if you think, I can't believe the person would have any reason to lie. But tell me if you get any AI vibes, if any of you find any information that differs from what I have seen, stating that anything about it being AI. It is interesting to me. Let's see, there is an introduction. Never mind. There is an introduction, and perhaps in the introduction, the artist goes into more detail about what led them to create this deck. But let me know if you guys, that just feels AI to me. And I really genuinely hate that we are now in a time in life where we actually, dear God, have to ask, is that reality or is that not? Is that a real person, human being, or is that a robot machine? But here we are. And let me know what you guys think about the deck. Again, very, very intense very deep, very Scorpio vibes, but down into the depths of Plutonian. Like we are digging deep with this. This is definitely not the deck. If you are not ready to face some certain things, this is clearly not the deck for you. I'll probably edge it, and I will probably use like a deep burgundy red to edge it. I think that'll be really, really pretty. I could see it pairing very well with Tarot Vampires. Ian Daniels, Tarot Vampires. Please let that man release that deck again. Trying to think off the top of my head. Oh, if you have the Santa Muerte deck or the Santa Muerte Oracle cards, this would go really nicely with that deck. Deviant Moon, I could see this would work really well with Deviant Moon. So let me know what you guys think of the deck. Do you think you would want to work with it? Um, and if so, how so? Because these would be fantastic altar cards, as it worked really, really well on altar cards. I still have my 7-day black candle from the Scorpio moon, and I'm going to perhaps put one of these on the little mini altar that I have with that. Because again, very scorpionic vibes, but let me know what you think. So how about if you made it to the end of the video, let's say you put a scorpion. If you make it to the end of the video, put a scorpion, and let me know your thoughts on the deck. Do you think you'll get it? What are your thoughts? And I will, I'm going to go take a nice cool shower and a spiritual bath, and I will catch you guys in the next video.